I know it's the beginning of June and you are eager and hungry to take this thing to the next level. And I fully intend to take your sales presentation to the next level with a few phrases and a few pointers that I'm going to give you right now that helped me as a rookie go from a good rep to a great rep, and helped me also as a 200 account rep turn into a 300 account rep. And so there is room for everybody to grow. It's up to you to be humble enough to understand you don't know everything, and that you can dissect and analyze your presentation and make improvements. These improvements are going to seem minor, but they will have big results for you. Pay attention. The first thing that a mentor had to tell me by watching my door approach was to explain to me that there is power in punctuation. And I had no idea what that meant. And he said, Adam, why are you talking so fast? And why are you talking in uptones? And you never pause. You never let your customer react or hear what you said. And he said, just talk slower. Make sure that you put a period at the end of every sentence, and quit talking in uptones. Sales reps talk in uptones. People talk in downtones, especially confident people. People that are in control speak in downtones. And so if you find yourself presenting, hey, how you doing today, sir? Sorry to bother you. If you're talking in uptones and you sound excited, you sound like a sales rep. If you go the opposite of that, hey, sorry to bother you. I know you're a busy man. Do you happen to know John that lives right over here by chance? You're talking slow, you're talking with punctuation, and your delivery is coming off calm. You don't sound like a sales rep because you're talking slow, you're pausing after a sentence and after a question, and then you're talking in downtones. Record yourself. See if you're talking fast and if there's uptones and if there's any pause or punctuation. If there's not, let's adjust that. Let's speak slower. Let's pause after a period, and let's speak in downtones. The second thing I had to understand was when overcoming an objection, move off the objection. And sometimes that means physically move. And I'm going to give you an example of that. We're not just talking about redirecting, we're talking about physically moving away from the objection. And so if I'm sitting down with a husband and wife, for example, and they said, you know what, Adam, is this something that we have to do today? I can feel some resistance, right? Obviously, I'm not going to be high pressure. I'm going to be low pressure. So no, of course not. Like, I'm local. I want to earn your business anytime. But all we have to do is make sure we get this done when the technicians are in the area. That way I can take care of that upfront cost for you. And so other than that, last thing I had to go over with you guys is exactly those camera positions. Where do you think you'd want to put that camera over here? Do you mind if we take a look at it real quick? And I'm going to actually get up and physically move away from the objection. Sidestep it, move away, right? I want to get as far away from that objection as I can. There's 100 different examples for it with contract, or I need to speak to my spouse about it. Once you address it, overcome it, move away from it. Don't let it linger. Don't stay by it. Get away from it as fast as you can. And I like to physically move to the outside of the house if I have to get away from this objection. All right, number 3 is gonna wake some of you guys up. And I know you don't wanna hear this, but there is no such thing at this point of the summer of needing more training. You've been out here for a month. You've been trained. You've done everything your managers told you to do. Veterans, you know how to sell at the highest level. There is no reason why you're not selling at a higher level that you're selling right now. You have to understand that you don't need more training, you need more working. Again, you don't need more training, you need more working. You need to be in a better state of mind. You need to have more sense of urgency to go sell. The number one teacher of this and mentor, Michael Jordan, was a perfect example of this. In his career, he never had back-to-back bad consecutive games, ever. Statistically, never had a bad game back-to-back, ever. Kobe Bryant was very similar. If they had a bad game, it happens, guys. Having a day where you bagel, it happens, whatever. But what you do with that shows the character in yourself and how bad you want greatness, how bad you want to be successful at this job. If you just go home and have a normal day after a bad day and you wake up and do a normal thing tomorrow, this thing doesn't mean enough to you. If you guys worked with me and if you ever ran a team with me, most of you guys already know this answer. Very little, maybe a couple times in my career that I ever posted a bagel, that I ever zeroed. But if I bageled, you guys know the next morning I'm getting a haircut, no matter what. Even if I got one a couple days before, I'm getting a haircut and I'm buying new shoes, no matter what. I'm gonna feel good tomorrow, I'm gonna look good tomorrow, and things are gonna be different, and I'm gonna put up results tomorrow. It is up to you whether you have back-to-back bad consecutive games, or if you just go with the flow and have a bad week or a bad few days. I'm tired of hearing people make these excuses, especially vets, saying that, oh, it's my area or it's my technicians or something rather happens. If you post 3 or 4 bagels in a row, it's nothing to do with anything going on around you except for the real estate between your ears. Sorry, somebody's calling. You guys have to understand that. And I've been doing this long enough and know how you guys are trained to understand and cut through the BS that you don't need more training. You don't need anything else to change. You just need to get focused and you need to have the urgency to go out and do your thing, to sell at a high level, to not accept a back-to-back bad day, period. And so if you want to take this thing to a next level, rookies, it is time for you to sell consecutively, day after day after day after day, 5-6 days in a row. That's my challenge, is for you to sell 6 days in a row. Vets, it is time for you to start selling consecutively. No more bagels, period. You got to accept the fact that if I have a bad day, I will get back after it and have the urgency to sell consecutively, day after day after day, and sell 2 and sell 3. You got to hunger for that. That's got to be in here, and you got to know what the results and the rewards of those behaviors are. The bigger the goal, the bigger the sacrifice has to be, and this is just getting dialed in. You got to get dialed in to be able to put up these type of numbers. Now, for Big Friday, Monster Saturday, we're changing it up again. The team fights, the squad fights have been a lot of fun. Helena and Jacksonville represented last week, but everybody throwing down. Greg Jacobson just had his best week in his career and posted 20 accounts. Alex Savetinov just had the best week of his career and posted 22 accounts, EFP. I'm seeing leaders stepping up in a huge way, and it is having a major effect on their team. So this week, we're gonna try something new out. Same incentive, $300 team activity for the winner, okay? $200 for second place. And we're gonna challenge the directors on this and the management group leaders. If you are a director, you are a management group leader, it is directors and management group leaders against everybody, okay? And so head to head, directors, management group leaders against the other squads. And so I wanna see this. The best duo, okay? Director plus management group leader. There's gonna be 2 of you. The best duo that posts the biggest EFP combined Friday and Saturday wins, okay? We're talking director and management group leader. Their score combined Friday and Saturday is who wins the team activity this year. So the pressure's on you directors, the pressure's on you management group leaders, your whole squad's watching. Who's gonna step up and go have a big Friday, Monster Saturday, and win the team activity for your squad? Let's get after it.